The Small-Scale Women Farmers Organization in Nigeria, SWOFON, in collaboration with ActionAid Nigeria, as part of the Scaling Up Public Investment in Agriculture project, has demanded for inclusion in the budget process as they seek increased budgetary allocation in the sector. They made this known at a press briefing in Abuja on a charter of demands. They say women farmers deserve more support as they have been contributing about 70% to the agricultural sector, insisting that making and implementing laws that boost the productivity of farming for women will go a long way in ensuring food security in the nation.
Federal and state ministries of agriculture should organize town hall meetings with traditional and regional religious leaders and persuade them to give cooperative lands to smallholder women farmers to increase their access and also control to increase productivity. Government should allocate land to smallholder women farmers cooperatives to increase what? Food production. Government should urgently address the insecurity in the rural areas that is preventing smallholder women farmers from accessing their farmlands for food production. During the speech made by the moderator, she made mention about some people that have their farms for about 4 years, and I think we have really or greatly lost something there. Government should invest in agroecology to build the capacity of smallholder women farmers on climate change mitigation and adaptation strategies, and make provision for organic inputs. Structure and local governments' agricultural budgets should be gender sensitive and responsive to providing line items for the implementation of the national gender policy in agriculture that address specific challenges that affect women farmers different from men, as well as avoid lumping up budget for women farmers and other groups such as youth. Federal, state, and local government agriculture budget should be gender sensitive and responsive. The 3 tiers of government should commit 10% of their annual budget to the agriculture sector to meet the 10% Maputo-Malapo declaration required to support at least 6% growth rate for the sector as postulated in the CADAPO framework, and ensure timely and total release of the agriculture budgets towards food security, unemployment reduction, and poverty eradication. I would like also to expatiate that the timely giving of inputs is going to help a lot. Why? Because some of the areas or some seasons, farmers are not given what they need till even after the harvest period. Budget allocation should go to strategic areas of investment. Finally, I say small women farmers organizations should be invited to participate in agriculture budget and policy making process.
If you go around, you see the wastage that happens. A good example, we see the fruit sellers. If a fruit seller that sells watermelon cuts watermelon and he does not get a buyer, at the end of the day, that watermelon goes to waste. Also the oranges and vegetables across board. So until, yes, within the emergency that was declared, post-harvest losses reduction was mentioned. But what ActionAid has done, beyond building the massive program that government has highlighted that will be done to address this issue, ActionAid has gone as far as before now, building small cottages, processing cottages for smallholder women farmers within the communities. For example, we build rice processing facilities for women farmers and in cooperatives that is managed by cooperatives. And that is ensuring sustainability in terms of processing and production. And what we do as ActionAid, we also link the farmers to markets where they are able to sell their products. We also build garri processing facilities as well for smallholder farmers. So why am I highlighting this? Like I said, we carry out researches, we give recommendations. If we channel those bulk money that we are trying to use to build those massive processing zones across the processing zones in Nigeria. My question is, how many smallholder farmers in general now would be able to access those big and bogus plans that the federal government has in addressing the issue of post-harvest losses in Nigeria? Very few. Women won't have access, youth won't have access, everybody, the smallholder farmers will not have that access. So, as ActionAid, we are recommending invest more in small modular processing facilities, cottage facilities within communities to be managed and owned by cooperatives to boost food production that will address the issue of food security that we have.